as well. Even as they get more and more recognition in this league, they're still constantly working to prove that they're playmakers too.
First down, a run with Barkley. And that run good for a handful as it brings up second down. Sure seems like running at a blitzing defense shouldn't work out too often, Brock, but right there it did nicely for him.
Yeah, football's kind of a funny game, Kate, because it can be super complex. Yeah. You get into a lot of language and a lot of detail, and then other times, like, just run away from it. Just run away from it, and good things can happen.
It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first. They're not going to get a snap here. We have arrived at our 2-minute warning. More football from the link coming up in just a moment. First down now, ball at the 33. They'll go from the gun with Barkley. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
This one snagged by Dallas Goedert. Out of bounds he goes, but not before a big gain. 18 yards on that play. And that is good for an Eagles first down.
Good offenses. Good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Barkley off the pistol give. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
Second and 10 at the Cowboys' 14-yard line.
Hurts. He brings it in. I'm giving him about 4. Nothing beyond the catch.
They tell me they're taking the shoes out the back.
That's good tight coverage right there defensively, but even a better throw on the play. Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet.
Our shoes, red shoes.
All the time, Kate. Completion.
You can put them on the porch, but they got grass on. You got to bring it home.
Hurts with it on 3rd and short.
Oh,
close. It's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a 1st and goal. Philadelphia going to spend a second timeout.
That's it.
And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Go heavy on this 1st and goal. 3 tight ends in the formation. Pierce is in. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Did I hear you say something about getting Zale baby too?
Now Jake Elliott on to attempt the extra point.
Tonight, I'll send you after the game.
And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. So they got him for roughing the kicker. They're going to put that penalty yardage on the spot of the ensuing kickoff. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And this one will clear the end zone. No surprise to any of us, right, with the kick moved up. But it only is going to come out to the 20 on that touchback. Dallas getting everybody six. They've got 1st and 10.
What are you going to do as far as picking today? Or what are you going to do? I can get me some wings from somewhere, some fries. I don't care. It's Saturday. I'm watching the game. Since you doing all that. Well, I said since you
chased out to his right. He takes it and takes off. Toward the sideline and out of bounds he goes. Play gains about 12. And that is good for a Cowboy 1st down.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of the defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way.
I might have grabbed something from the store.
Evade the pressure. Just not get that 1st down anyway.
Sit in the car. Sit on the bench, girl, as you will.
Dak to the air here. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far. It's not met the standard they set for themselves.
On 2nd down, a run with Williams. He
Done.
swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Zach Bond with the tackle.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it will largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Throw here, 3rd down. Escapes the pocket. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. That's complete inside the 35. And this gets close to the red zone. He is inside the 25. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now. Now Brandon Aubrey will try to knock it through for the Cowboys. From the right hash, this is going to be a 41-yarder. Aubrey puts it through, and that's going to break our tie and give them a 3-point advantage.
Okay, that's just an excellent play call to get a chunk of yards and set up that field goal before halftime. Job well done.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends on half or if we get a play from scrimmage as this one's away. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Here's Kevontae Turpin on the return.
Kevontae Turpin on the return. The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Now Prescott. And the defense coming out firing here to start this second half, partner. Good hit there to break up what would have been a catch. It's second down.
Second and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Here's Dak. Under pressure, and it gets to him. Brought down near the 8. Jonathan Bernard. And that backs them up now all the way into a 3rd and 23. Here's Prescott. Big strike here to Williams. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. A big play with their backs against the end zone. 38 yards. Here's first and 10 from the 47. Straight ahead with Williams. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
If there's ever a play we can call garden variety in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run and a pretty sound stop there defensively.
On second down, Dak. Called in by Lamb,
Yeah,
right
she's going to get up and start firing.
side. 44-yard line as he nearly picks
No,
up the first.
yeah, no way.
You know, they say you never go broke taking a profit. Just find that completion. And it may not be a Benjamin, but even those little dollar bills start to add up.
On third down, here's Williams. Flies past the first, inside the 30. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
No.
Just a tremendous run to get yourself down into the red zone. And look at that running back. He is waving off the breather. No substitute now. He's done the heavy lifting, and he wants a reward.
From the red zone, on first. He's hit and taken down. They got him at the 18. Jalen Carter. And they need to regroup here, partner, ahead of this second and goal.
And right there's the danger, Kate. When you put the ball in the air, how many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't. They call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well to the sack.
And they're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up third and goal. These last two snaps, they have forced this drive to what might be its last play here, Brock, and we can confidently say there's not going to be another run here on third down.
Yeah, I think it's time to let the passing game get going and really trust your quarterback here, who's got to compensate for 2 negative plays.
He has it at the 5! And across the line he goes. Touchdown, Cowboys!
Touchdown.
C.D. Lamb finishing off a 9-play scoring drive with 6.
The kicker on.
Now in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Pierce now on the return. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32.
At their own 32-yard line.
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10. Hurts looking to throw. He's going to loft one deep to the left. Ooh, the look was there, but the catch is not. Contact deep downfield, and that's enough to pop that one out.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
This is the end of the 3rd quarter. It's the Eagles in possession to start. They trail, but that lead is within reach.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
1st and 10 now from the 46. On the play fake, it's Hurts. And the coverage too much to battle through on this play. Multiple defenders there, a lot of contact at the catch. This one's incomplete. After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Hurts setting up to throw. And again, it's going to hit the ground, incomplete. Looking for his running back, and 2 straight incompletions have made this 3rd down.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Back to throw, Hurts. And this is another incompletion. Couldn't connect with Dallas Goedert.